Good evening, all. How are you?
Sir, we are all good.
All good, sir.
After a long day, after a long time, we are just having the class. After a long time means, yeah, after a week, after a week, and after 9 days. Okay. So what we were discussing in the last class? What we were discussing in the last class, guys?
Polynomials.
I mean, we done with the topic and we just started. We were about to start new topic. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. You have to start new lesson.
Okay. So which topic shall we go with today? 1 second.
Sir, can we like go line wise? Third chapter, can we start?
Yeah. So actually, we are about to start with the new topic. Let me show you. We have to follow our institute books. Look at, let me show you. So we'll be going with this topic, but we will not be following as per your syllabus. So what we do is, yes, we will be clarifying your doubts as well. But in fact, we'll be going with this, number system we done, rational numbers, test of divisibility, irrational numbers. I mean, this comes under what? Number system only basically. And number system we done, and polynomials we done, correct? And next, coordinate geometry we have. Under coordinate geometry we have a couple of things, like we have to follow all this stuff. Okay. And
Sir, you did not say coordinate geometry, sir.
sorry,
You did not explain coordinate geometry.
I didn't explain, I know that. We will go through that, don't worry. Okay, I'm showing you the
Sir
syllabus.
said you will start the coordinate geometry.
Yes, wait. And coming to triangles, we'll be having triangles here. And after that, introduction to Euclid's geometry, and then lines and angles, and Heron's formula. And yes, these are the 7 topics we must go through as a foundation course. Like, we have designed these 7 topics, so we'll be following this better. Okay. Yes, in fact, we'll be going through your school syllabus, I mean textbook syllabus as well. But there is no point of taking the tuition then, right? So if we just teach the same concept, the same syllabus again, syllabus in the depth of the concept, would be differing here. What your school teaches would be different than what we teach, correct? So we'll be following these 7 topics. So as of now, we have done with the 2 topics. We'll be going with the third topic called coordinate geometry now. And
If we
yes,
have school topics, can we like ask you?
yeah, in fact, why not? Look at this. If from the school topics, if at all you have anything, like if you are not understanding any doubt, I mean, if you're not understanding any questions from that, you may ask, you may post your doubts in the Wise app, so that we will be having doubt session weekly once, or like once in 2 weeks we'll be having something like that. You may ask me, I'll be clarifying those doubts. Okay, people.
Okay, sir.
So we'll go with coordinate geometry today. Coordinate geometry, let me open that. It is a very simple topic. I'm sure you all will enjoy this topic. It is a very simple topic. Let me show you all the things we have here. And one more thing, guys, I'll be sharing these notes whichever I'm presenting here. I'll be sharing these notes. Make sure that you all are revising the notes and coming to the next class, so that you will be understanding the next class in a well manner. If at all you're not even revising the notes which we are going through today, tomorrow's class would be like somewhat difficult for you to understand. Don't interrupt when I'm talking, please. Let me finish.
Sorry,
Then
sir.
you ask. I'm asking everyone, I'm saying everyone, when I'm talking to you something, please don't interrupt. Why? What happens is, so what I'm trying to convey you, I may not like convey 100% if you are interrupting in between. So if I finish something, then you talk, then you ask something, that would be appropriate one. Please kindly understand why, because it is kind of difficult to say everything what I'm telling. Please. Yes. Now you may ask what you are what you are trying to ask.
Nothing, sir.
Someone was asking something. Who's that?
No, sir, nothing.
Vishnu, you are asking?
Sir, you'll share this PDF, right?
Yes, I'll share this. I'll share whatever I teach today. Whatever I teach, I'll share everything. Do not worry about that. Okay? Okay, children?
Sir,
Okay.
can we also play quiz at the end of class?
We will have. We had so many quizzes, beta. We are like lacking with the syllabus. No problem. We will have so many quizzes. Like we will be having a dump of quizzes. Do not worry at all. I'm sure I'll be conducting the quizzes. Like you ask your seniors, if you know someone from your seniors batch, you ask them how many quizzes I used to conduct last year. Every day quizzes. But what we have to do is like every day if you conduct the quizzes, is we may lack with the syllabus. So yes, we will conduct, but yeah, weekly once or weekly twice we will conduct, not every class. It is a kind of difficult to conduct every day. If you want me to conduct every day, I'm ready to conduct. It is not a big thing, but yeah. Okay, at the last of the class, the last end of the class, you want me to conduct, no problem. We'll conduct it. You remind me at 7:45, something like that. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, sir, 7:50, I'll remind you.
Okay. Yes.
sir, can you conduct quizzes after like the chapter is completed at the whole?
Yeah, that is also like appropriate one. Why? Because in between the topic, if I cannot, already we have written so many quizzes on polynomials and number system. I don't think so. You will be getting different quiz. I don't think so. You'll be getting a quiz where you have different questions. Even you choose some quiz, the questions would be repeated for sure. So what? Yes, that would be the better one. That is what I thought actually. After finishing the topic, like we may go through the quizzes. So that would be the what you call a feasible one for everyone. What
That's
do you guys
better,
say?
sir.
Okay, people. Then we will be going like that only, Lalit. What do you say, Lalit?
Sir,
After
I
finishing,
said, sir, not Lalit.
after, okay, whoever asking, I'm asking them saying that. But after finishing the topic, we will have quizzes. Then we can have every day. Every day means like regularly we can have in a regular mode we can have the quiz. Okay. Yes, coordinate geometry. Let's get started, beta. So introduction. Coordinate geometry is nothing but coordinates is nothing but, for suppose, look at this here. We will be talking about here, beta. We'll be talking about x-axis and y-axis. We'll be talking about x-axis and y-axis, and we'll be plotting the coordinates in a Cartesian plane. So Cartesian plane is nothing but what? Cartesian plane is nothing but beta. Wherever you have x and y-axis. X and y-axis is what? The Cartesian plane actually. In a plane, if I have two axes called x and y, they are Cartesian plane. That is what a Cartesian plane is all about. Look at, let me show you. Now look at this. So introduction. So if we choose x is equal to -1, 0, etc. from the real number set of the real numbers, from the real number set, and the corresponding values of y obtained from the relation, this one, then one second, guys. One second, be line. Now,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So I'm saying that, look at this here. So for suppose x value is -1, 0, if I take and substitute these values in a given relation, the relation given you here is y is equal to 3x minus 2. So you have x values, and for getting y value, what I have to do? I have to substitute this x values here. -3 minus 2, so which is equal to -5. Okay, so x is equal to -1, then y is equal to -5. Correct? X comma y is equal to what now? -1 comma -5. So I'll be plotting this x comma y values in a Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane is nothing but I just told you. Okay,
As it has 4 quadrants.
4 quadrants. It has 4 quadrants. Look at this. I'll explain everything. First of all, let us do one thing. Let us try to understand. Nitya, I'll just come back to you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let me explain first of all. Then I'll just come back to you. I heard. I could see that you are raising your hand. No problem. I'll just give a chance to you. Don't worry. So okay, you will be having x values. You take random values. Need not to take -1, 0 only. You can take any values, beta. Whatever the value you wish to take, you can take those values and substitute in a relation called this one. Sir, why you are taking this relation only? Why can't you take y is equal to 9x minus 8? You take any relation, Babu. Nothing wrong with taking any relation. You take any relation, whatever the relation you want to take, you take that relation. But make sure that you all are doing it properly. Okay. Yes. Look at it. If x value is 1 beta, y value is what? -5 I got. If x value is 0, I got -2 y value. So what are the coordinates I got now? If x value -1, what is my y value? -5. If x value is 0, if x value is 0, 1 second, let me erase this. If x value is 0, what is y value beta? -2. Yeah, I'll be plotting these two coordinates in a Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane is nothing but where you have the quadrants. This is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, this is the third quadrant, this is the fourth quadrant. Okay, so we will go forward and you will understand everything. What is coordinate axis, what is coordinate, Cartesian plane, everything we will discuss again. Don't worry. Okay, here look at this, a -5 comma -2 are called dependent variables. -5, -2 are what? Dependent variables, while -1 comma 0 are called as independent variables. So guys, what is independent variable and what is dependent variable? Look at this here. Let me tell you. X value I took this, right? These are independent variables. These are independent variables. Why they are independent variables? So they are fixed one. Whichever the fixed one, they are independent. Now look at this here. This is the relation I have given to you. If x value changes, y value will be changing here, right? So y is dependent or not now? Now -5 I got here, -2 I got now. So this -5 and -2 both are what? Both are what? Dependent variable. Why they are dependent? Tell me. If x value changes, y will be changing. They are depending on x, but x is not depending on anyone. Y is depending on x. Understood my point? Here, this y is depending on x, but x is not depending on anyone. X is independent. All right. So hope you understood what is dependent and independent variables. Now the pairs -1 comma -5 0 comma -2 are known as ordered pairs. Beta. What are they? Ordered pairs and coordinates of two different points in the Cartesian plane. They are what? They are coordinates of two different points in a Cartesian plane. Sir, you are saying ordered pairs. What do you mean by ordered pair, beta? I'll tell you what do you mean by ordered pair. Ordered pair is nothing but a pair of numbers A and B. If I take two numbers, beta, which are A and B, the pair of numbers, a pair of numbers A and B listed in a specific order, with at the first place and B at the second place is called an ordered pair. We will denote ordered pair with A comma B like this. Okay. Note that A comma B cannot be equal to B comma A. Sir, you are writing A comma B. Can we write like this? B comma A. Beta, both are different. Both cannot be equal actually here. Now, I'll tell you one more beautiful and important point here. Beta, here A is called as abscissa. What is that? Abscissa.
Sir, A is called as abscissa and B is called as
ordinate.
ordinate.
Very good. B is ordinate. A is an abscissa. B is an ordinate, beta. Ordered pair is nothing but what, beta? Writing a number, writing a pair of numbers, and mentioning in a bracket. That is what an ordered pair is all about. Hope you all got my point.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Sir, like, can you like?
Sir, I did not understand ordered pair, sir.
Okay, no problem. Ordered pair is nothing but look at it. Let me write 3 comma 4. This is an ordered pair. X comma Y. This is an ordered pair. Now let me write -3 comma -5. Writing two numbers in order, beta. That's it. Writing two numbers in a bracket. That is what an ordered pair. Understood my point? Ordered pair is nothing but writing two numbers in bracket. That's it. Any number you may write. The first number is abscissa.
Like X
One second. Hello. Wait. The first number is an abscissa. Second number is an ordinate. Understood, Nitya?
Understood, sir.
Now tell me, anyone have doubts?
Like, can you like once explain dependent and independent variable?
First of all, look at it. X value I took beta 1 comma -3. Okay, I'm giving a relation called y is equal to 9x minus 3. Okay, I'm look at it now. If x value is 1, if x value is 1, then what is the y value? 6. 9 ones, 9, 9 minus 3. Okay, if x value is 3, what then y value is what?
9.
24, correct?
Sir,
Isn't
how
it?
24?
Hello, substitute here. 9 3 is 27. 27 minus 3.
Got it, sir.
Understood my point? Now here 1 comma 6 one ordered pair, 3 comma 24 is one ordered pair. Understood? Now here
Yes.
here, yes, 1 second. Now x, I'm taking some value. This is what beta? This is what? Independent variable. Independent. Why? Because x is not depending on anyone. Now here y, what are the y value we got here? Y is equal to 6 and y is equal to 24. Y is a dependent variable here. Understood my point? Y
Yes,
is a
sir.
dependent. If x changes, y will be changing, right? Y is depending on
Yes.
x here. Understood my point?
Yes, sir.
So that is how we will be writing beta. Let me erase all this here. Hope you got it.
Yes, sir, I understood.
Now rectangular coordinate system. Rectangular coordinate system. So here,
Sir,
this
I
is-
have a doubt, sir.
yes.
Sir, when we have like if we take x as two values -1 and 0, for y when we substitute it with y, we get two answers. So if x is -1, y is this, and if x is 0, y is this. We have to mark in two different points.
Yes. We have to mark in two different points. How to mark? Where to mark? I'll explain you further. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
You are
And
absolutely
sir,
right.
you said 3, not 9x minus 3 also, you can take any relation. Any relation means can I take like addition, subtraction, multiplication?
Anything. Look at it here. Look at it. You take like this. Y is equal to 9 by x plus 3. Nothing wrong with this. You take any relation. Addition, multiplication.
Only two terms should be there or any number of terms, sir?
Any number of terms, but you have to use only two variables, x and y. You write, look at it, y is equal to 9x square plus 4x minus 3x cube. Any variables you take, but only you have to write equation only two variables, which are x and y. Any number of terms you can
Okay.
write it up. Okay.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir.
Now look at it here. Here, this is horizontal is what? X-axis. Vertical is what? Y-axis. So this is x-axis, and the left side I'm denoting with x dash. This is y-axis, and the downside of this y-axis I'm denoting with y dash. Y is nothing but positive y-axis. Y dash is nothing but negative y-axis. X is nothing but positive x-axis here. X dash is nothing but negative x-axis. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Now, very simple here. Let us have a look at this. Let us read this line by line. Let x ox and y dash, sorry, x dash ox and y dash ox, y dash oy be two mutually perpendicular lines through any point called origin O in the plane of the paper. The point O is called as origin here. The center, whatever we have it, that is what called as origin. Understood my point? Clear? This center,
Clear.
this center we have read, this center, this O, I'm representing with O, that is origin. Okay. So now here beta x O x dash is what beta? What? This is a line. Y O y dash is another line. They are perpendicular or not? Beta, these two are parallel. If I write like this, these are perpendicular. These are perpendicular. They are parallel. Okay. You will be learning again in lines and angle. Don't worry. Perpendicular is nothing but like this. This is a perpendicular system. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's at right angles.
Yeah. Now choose a convenient unit of length and starting from origin as 0, mark of a number scale on the horizontal line, xox, positive to the right of the origin, negative to the left of the origin O. Also mark of the same scale on the vertical line y dash oy, positive upwards, negative downwards of the origin O. So, sir, he has given something story here. Let me explain you in a very simple language, beta. So here x ox I have, right? This x representing what beta? Positive x-axis. What is this? Positive x-axis. What is this x dash representing beta? This side is negative x-axis.
Negative x-axis.
Negative x-axis. What is this representing beta? Positive y-axis.
That's positive x and y axis, negative
What is
y
this?
axis.
This is negative y.
Negative y.
Negative y-axis nothing but I'll be having negative numbers -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Negative x-axis nothing but negative means negative numbers are above. Positive means positive numbers. That's it. All right. Yes, that is what he has given story here. Nothing there. Nothing is there. You may go through after the class again. No problem. Next. Now here, look at this here. The line x dash ox is called x-axis or axis of x. I had this one, right? I told you this is origin beta. This is x. This is x dash. This is y. This is y dash, right? This xox is called x-axis. This xy is nothing but this is xox. This thick color, this thick what do you call that? Thick red line is xox beta. This thick green color is yox. This thick red color is x-axis. Thick green color is y-axis. Okay. Y dash oy is known as y-axis or axis of y. X-axis called as x-axis also called as axis of x. Y-axis also called as axis of y. Clear? All right. Yes. Perfect. Next. Now what we do here is look at this here. Fill in the blanks he has given. So the first fill in the blanks. The point in the positive direction to the right of the origin at a distance of 4 units from the origin lies on what? Look at this beta. What is the question here? Look at this. Let me give you what he has given. Point. This is origin. Okay. A point direction to the right of the origin. Right of the origin is nothing but this is right of the origin or not? Isn't it? Right of the origin nothing but right side of the origin at a distance of 4 units. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units from the origin to the right hand side, which is from the origin lies on what? Lies on what? Which lies on positive x-axis.
Yes, sir. It's positive x
Positive
axis.
x-axis. Very simple. Very simple. Next, the point at a distance of x units above the origin. Above the origin. Look at it here. This is origin beta. This is y-axis. This is x-axis. X units. X units is nothing but 1, 2, 3. Any number of units. Above the origin is nothing but what? Beta? Positive y-axis. Isn't it? Positive y-axis. Guys, this is nothing but positive. I'm writing in a short way. I write positive as like this, negative as like this. Okay, but don't write like this in exam. Okay, you have to write like this, positive. You write like this, negative. Okay, people. For understanding purpose, I'm writing. For time saving purpose, I'm writing like this. Clear? Any doubts, children?
No, sir.
Very simple. Next. Now, Cartesian coordinates. Guys, we are explaining the concept now. We are going through the concept now. We are not solving the questions. We solve many questions. We will be solving many questions after finishing all this stuff. Okay? Yes. Cartesian coordinates of a point. So again, xo x, yo y, b coordinate axis. Let P be any point on the plane. Okay? And draw the perpendicular. Draw the perpendiculars PM and PN, PM and PN on x and y axis respectively. The length of the line segment OM in the units of the scale chosen is called as x coordinate or abscissa. Look at this here of the point P. Let me explain you. But look at this here. I took some length. I took 5 units. I took how many units, beta? I took 5 units on the x-axis. How many? 5 units on the x-axis. I took 2 units on the y-axis.
5 units.
Okay. So how I would, first of all, whenever you plot a point in the Cartesian plane, how you have to plot, beta? If I take any point, let us say that a point I'm representing that point with a P. That point will be having what? X coordinate and y coordinate, both, beta. So what is this representing here? This is a point which is having x coordinate, which is called as an abscissa, and is also having y coordinate, which is called as an ordinate. Clear? So that point I'm representing. How I'm representing? I'll be going with first of all abscissa. I'll be going with the first x coordinate. I'll be choosing how many units I'll be taking. I'll be thinking about that, how many units it has. And I'll be thinking about y coordinate now, how many units it has on y coordinate, y axis. So I'll be plotting with that. Okay. So this is how you plot that basically. Similarly, look at this here. Similarly, the length of the directed line segment ON, the same scale is called as y coordinate. or you say that as an ordinate. If OM, if this OM beta, OM is X and ON is Y, then the position of the point P and the plane with respect to the coordinate axis is represented by the ordered pair called XY. This length is X beta, this length is Y beta. This length, this green color length is the red, that is X length. This is Y length. So I'll be representing here with a point called X comma Y like this.
5 to 5 comma 2.
I'll just tell you how to represent that. Okay, don't worry, I will solve an example. Okay, ordinates of the point, thus the given point, the abscissa and ordinate are the distances of the given point from the y-axis and x-axis respectively. Nothing, very simple. Let me explain you one point here. Let me explain you by giving an example. Look at this beta. Okay, I have given a point called 3 comma 2. Okay, 3 comma 2. This is my x-axis. Sorry, this is y-axis. This is my y-axis. This is my x-axis. Okay, so let us take this as 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let us take on the y-axis 1 and 2. All right, beta. Now look at this here. What I have to do? How to plot this? He has given 3. 3 is what? X coordinate is 3. So I'll be taking 3. 3 I'll be marking here. Okay, and 2 on y-axis here. Okay, so 3 units is here. 3 units on the x-axis, 2 units on the y-axis. So my point would be somewhere here. This is my 3 comma 2. I'll be considering first x coordinate, then I'll be considering y coordinate. By considering those two coordinates, I'll be plotting a point in a Cartesian plane, like I shown now. Understood my point? Understood, children?
Understood.
Yes, sir.
Now we will go with one more example so that you will understand. I'll give you one more example, you will understand. Okay, first of all, we'll solve these questions. Okay, look at this here, what he has given. See the figure, complete the following statements. The abscissa and the ordinate of the point A are respectively. Look at this, a point A given here. Point A, let me just look at this here. Let me zoom it. Look at this here. Everyone, point A, 1 second. So here abscissa and ordinate of point A. Point A is here, beta. Point A is what? It is located 4 units on the x-axis, 3 units on the y-axis. So A is what? 4 comma 3. So 4 and 3. Very simple. Hence the coordinates of A are what now? 4 comma 3. Correct? Understood my point? Very simple. Now the abscissa and ordinate of the point B are point B. Where is the point B here? Let me just choose. Point B is here. Point B beta. On the x-axis, how many units it has? On the x-axis,
3
it has 3
minus
units.
4.
And
3
the
comma
y-axis, how many units it has? Minus 4.
minus 4.
So 3 comma minus 4. So 3 comma minus 4 is an ordered pair. Correct? Any doubts? Any doubts, guys?
No, sir.
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir. No doubt.
So next, quadrants. We'll talk about quadrants. Quadrant is nothing but what? Quadrant is nothing but beta. Look at this. I just drawn a Cartesian plane, right? Cartesian plane is nothing but what? X and y axis. This is x axis, this is y axis. This is a Cartesian plane basically. Clear? Now look at this here. The x axis and y axis divide the Cartesian plane into 4 regions. Okay, they are called as quadrants. Quadrant is nothing but what? This x axis and this y axis combinedly, they divide the Cartesian plane into 4 regions. They are first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Very good. Look at this here now. And in the first quadrant, how my coordinates will be? In the first quadrant, look at this here. First quadrant is nothing but this is my first quadrant. Look at this beta. This is my first quadrant. First quadrant, nothing but this x-axis is what beta? This is positive x-axis. This is also positive y-axis. So the quadrant of the first quadrant is what? Positive comma positive. Understood my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now second quadrant, everyone look at the second quadrant now. Second quadrant is nothing but I always consider first x-axis, second y-axis, right? First x coordinate. This x coordinate is what beta? This here x on this blue color line I'll be having negative numbers. So first negative, and this already have this one as positive. So negative comma positive in the second quadrant. Third quadrant again, look at this here. This blue color line already negative, and this blue color line, it is also negative, right? Negative axis. So negative comma negative in the third quadrant. Fourth quadrant is what now?
Yes,
It is already positive beta, and this is what negative. Okay, so positive comma negative in the fourth quadrant. So that is what he has given. If you just go through all this, that is what the story he has given. Check. Look at this. Let us read. Let x dash ox and y dash oy be the coordinate axis which divide the plane in 4 quadrants. The regions xoy, x dash oy, x dash oy dash, y dash ox are known as first, second, third, fourth quadrants respectively. Towards right side of the y-axis, x coordinate of any point on the graph paper is taken as positive, and towards left side of the y-axis, x coordinate is taken as negative. That is what, look at it here. Towards right, right side will take positive beta. Towards left side will take negative, isn't it? That is what he has given. Everything we have discussed. Whatever we have discussed is representing in statement wise. That's it. Is mentioning in statement. That's it. Clear? Is it clear with everyone, guys?
yes.
Yeah. Now, above the x-axis, the y coordinate of any point on the graph paper is taken as positive. Below x-axis, the y coordinate is taken as negative. That's it. Look at it here. But above, this is y-axis, this is y dash, right? Okay, this is x dash, this is x. Now, what he is trying to say here is, right side is what? Positive. Left side is what? Negative. Above the x-axis. Above the x-axis, this is positive beta. Below the x-axis, it is negative. Correct? Understood my point? Guys, any doubts here?
No, sir.
No doubt, sir.
Very simple thing. Next. Now look at this. He has given here the 4 quadrants. The 4 quadrants are characterized by the following signs of abscissa and ordinate. Look at this, everyone. In the first quadrant, x coordinate would be positive, y coordinate also positive. So positive in the first quadrant.
Yes, sir.
We have just discussed, right? Okay. In the second quadrant, first negative, positive, like this. Third quadrant, both will be negative. Fourth
Okay,
quadrant,
sir.
positive, negative. Don't remember this better. Remember that, keep that Cartesian plane in mind, and you will be answering this very easily. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Now,
Clear, sir.
this is very, very important. Now, whichever we are going to discuss now, it is very important. Look at this. The coordinates of origin is 0, 0. Okay. Coordinates of the origin. Next, coordinates of any point on the x-axis are of the form like this. Coordinates of any point on the x-axis, how they will be? X, 0.
Yes, sir, like 3, 0,
Yes,
4, 0.
Why 0 here? Because on the x-axis, y coordinate will be 0 or not?
Yes, sir.
Look at this.
That lies on the x-axis.
This is 0, right? I'll be taking 1, 2, 3, and so on. But on the x-axis, y coordinate will be of course 0. Any value you take on the x-axis, y coordinate will be definitely 0. Any point you take on the x-axis, beta. So any point on x-axis are in the form of x, 0. Any coordinates, the coordinates of any point on the y-axis are of the form 0, y. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next, if the abscissa of a point is 0, it would be lie on the y-axis. If ordinate is 0, it would be lie on x-axis. That's it. Are Babu, if the abscissa is nothing but if x is 0, if the abscissa of a point is 0, x coordinate is 0 is nothing but what? It would be lying on y-axis or not? Think,
Yes.
don't remember. What I'm saying here, abscissa is nothing but x-axis. I mean, if abscissa of a point is 0 is nothing but that point would be lying on y-axis. If ordinate is 0, it would be lying on x-axis. Very simple. You visualize it graphically. Let me take an example and show it to you. For suppose 0, 2 beta. How do you represent 0, 2? Here abscissa is 0 or not? 0, 2. It would be here.
Sir, because 0, x is 0, so the line will lie on y-axis.
Well, definitely look at this here. 0, 2 is nothing but this is what 0, 2 point here. Understood my point? This is called 0, 2 here. So abscissa is 0 is nothing but that would be lying on y-axis. Similarly, you take one more example. If you take 3, 0. 3, 0 is nothing but this is 0, 1, 2, 3. 3, 0 is nothing but what? This is what 3, 0. Correct? Understood my point? If ordinate is 0, that particular point would be lying on the x-axis. That is what he's trying to say there. Is there any difficulty, Babu? LB, is there any difficult to
No,
understand?
sir.
No, sir.
1 second, guys. Let me connect the charger. Yeah. Yes. Now, look at this here. Question C he has given. In which quadrant or on which axis are these points? They're lying. The points given to you on which axis, which quadrant or on which axis the points are lying here.
The first one, second quadrant.
Look at it here. Very simple, beta. First of all, you draw like this. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. In the first quadrant, positive, positive, right? In the second quadrant, negative, comma, positive. In the third quadrant, negative, comma, negative. In the fourth quadrant, positive, comma, negative. Correct? So the first question given here, the first point given here is negative, positive, which means second quadrant, of course. The second point given here is positive, comma, negative. Positive, comma, negative would be in the fourth quadrant. Negative, comma, now tell me here. The third point given here, -7, 0. If abscissa, if ordinate is 0, if it is ordinate is 0, what is the answer I told you?
Lies on x-axis.
Like an x-axis. Very simple. And minus, comma, minus. I mean, both are negative. Third quadrant. How simple it is? How simple it is? Tell me. Isn't it a simple thing?
Yes, sir. Very simple.
It is a quite simple, very, very simple. Okay. Next question. Write the coordinates of a point lying on the x-axis to the left of origin at a distance of 2 units. Very simple. Write the coordinates. Draw the diagram like this. Draw the Cartesian plane. Point lying on the x-axis to the left of the origin. To the left of the origin like this. At a distance of 2 units. Left of the origin is nothing but this is 0, 1 unit, 2 unit. So what is left of the origin is nothing but -2, 0. Clear? -2, 0, guys. Understood my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next, write the coordinates of a point lying on the y-axis at a distance of 5 units above the origin. Very simple. Above the origin is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be somewhere here. Correct. Above the origin is nothing but, look at this here, 0, 5. Correct. On the y-axis, beta, x coordinate will be 0, right? Can we play quiz now? Lalit, actually, just now I told Lalit. So as soon as we finish the topic, we'll have quizzes. See, I didn't even finish the topic. This is the first lecture of this coordinate geometry topic. So we will not be, you guys have not, aware of the concepts. You guys have not, learned many concepts. So we cannot write the quiz, Lalit, actually. Understood my point? So we'll have a quiz, but not now. Let us finish this topic. One second. What is this? We'll definitely have a quiz. Clear? Look at this here. Now look at the 0 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be the answer. Any doubts, children? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Let me write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Okay. So anything else, guys?
No, sir.
Look at this here. Now plotting of points in the Cartesian plane. Plotting of the point in Cartesian plane. It's a very simple, guys. Plotting of a point in a Cartesian plane. Look at this here. Everyone, please go through all these points. Everyone, please go through all these points. I don't want to read all this and waste your time. Please, everyone, go through these points. I'll show you how to plot these points on a coordinate. I mean, how to plot these coordinates on a Cartesian plane. Look at this here. He has taken a point A here, 3, 4 on a graph paper. How to plot this point on the graph paper? 3, 4. X coordinate is 3 beta. Y coordinate is 4 here. Clear? So here 3, 4 on the x-axis we have to take 3 units. On the y-axis we have to take 4 units. So combinedly I will be getting 3, 4 here. That is what he has given here. That's it. Check.
Yes, sir.
Very simple, beta. We have discussed that. Nothing difficult to understand now. Very, very simple. Very simple. Clear? Any
Yes.
doubts?
No, sir.
So, however, we look at this here, he has given explanation here. He has given explanation. Let x, y, x and y, o be the coordinate axis. Let one column on the x-axis and one and y-axis is equal to 1 unit. Guys, he is taking one unit. 1 unit is nothing but 1, 2, 3. He's taking one unit, right? You may take any units, beta. You may take, look at this here. Let me explain you. Look at this here. You may take like this also. Nothing wrong with that. You may take 0 here, 5 here, or you take 2, 4, 6. You take 2 units. You take 2 units. Nothing wrong with that. -1, -2, -4.
Sir, it depends on the question.
Depends on the question. Very good. So however you are convenient with, depends on the question, whichever he has given the points, the question, you take as per that. You take the unit as per the question given to you. Correct? You may take one unit on x and y axis both. You may take 2 units on x axis and y axis both. No problem. As per the convenient, as per the convenient and as per the coordinates given in the question. Okay? Very simple, guys. Shall we go for the next one?
Yes, sir.
So start from the origin, move 3 units along with OX, mark the point as M. From M, move 4 units vertically upward, mark this point as this one. Very simple. That is whatever we have done, that is what he has given explanation. Very simple here, guys. Draw the lines X dash OX, Y O Y dash as axis on the plane of a paper and plot the points given below. So look at this here now. A point given to you, B point given to you, C point given to you, D point given to you. Correct? This A point, this is B point, this is C point, this is D point. Correct? So you have to plot everything. 5, 3. Look at it. This is 5, 3. minus 3 comma 2 would be somewhere here, and minus 5 comma minus 4 would be somewhere here, and next what 2 comma minus 6 would be somewhere here. Look at it. That is how you can plot on the Cartesian plane. Look at everything. He has given explanation here. You may go through this explanation. Very simple. Clear? Any doubt, guys? Guys, is there any difficulty to plot this
No,
point
sir.
on the Cartesian
No,
plane?
sir.
Very, very,
No,
very simple,
sir.
guys. Very simple.
Yes, sir.
Next, look at it here. Draw a quadrilateral whose vertices are like this. Quadrilateral is nothing but which is a polygon which has 4 sides, beta. Quadrilateral is nothing but it will be having 4 sides. Triangle will be having how many sides? 3 sides. It is a polygon which has 3 sides. Quadrilateral is nothing but it is a polygon which has a 4 sides like this. Okay, so we will draw a quadrilateral. Look at this here. So minus 2 comma minus 2, 4 comma minus 2, minus 6 comma minus 2, minus 6 comma minus 4 comma minus 6. Everything he has given in the third quadrant only except this point. This point is alone in the second quadrant. Minus 4 comma 2, and other than that point everything in the third quadrant. Look at this. Minus 6 comma minus 2, minus 2 comma minus 2, minus 4 comma 2, minus 4 comma 4. If I join all these points, like this, look at this, sir. One second, guys. Oh, yo. Automatically scribbling. 1 second. Oh my god. It is automatically getting scribbled. 1 second, guys. Array. Okay. 1 second, guys. It is automatically getting scribbled. I'm trying to see. It is like it is playing with me actually. Okay, this is how you get beta. Okay, this is how you get the quadrilateral. I'm sorry, actually. Array. 1 second. I'm not able to erase. 1 second, guys. Let me close this. Understood, right? Children, you guys understood this?
Yes, sir.
Understood, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Array. Guys, I'll share these notes with you all. I'll share these notes with you all. Please go through these notes and please revise these notes and come to the next class. Without revising, do not come to the class. I request everyone, without revising, do not come to the class. By plotting these 4 points on the Cartesian plane, I will be, if I join all the 4 points, I'll be getting the quadrilateral like this.
Yes, sir.
1 second, guys. I'm not able to erase this. It is troubling me. Okay, children. Any doubts so far?
Yes.
Any doubts so far?
Sir, no, sir, no,
No,
sir, no
sir.
doubt.
No
No doubt, sir.
It is a very
Yes.
simple, right? Are you enjoying the class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us stop the class here itself. And guys, one thing I'll be sharing I'll be posting the homework as well. So everyone, please do solve the homework problems without fail, and come up with your doubts. Don't mug up anything. Don't remember anything in the maths. Try to understand how we got that, how we are how we are writing, the steps, how we are plotting the coordinates. Everything you have to understand in the neatest manner. Okay. Okay, children, let's make a move now. Thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Good night.
Thank you, sir.